place with him for professional reasons, seminars?
With both those judges, there may have, I remember one for sure, there's 2 judicial conferences per year, educational conferences, one in June and one in February. And I remember being at least one conference with other members of the court, and they were there.
Where was that held?
It's the Pennsylvania State Trial Judges Association has educational conferences in July, the summer conference is in July, and the winter conference is in February. The winter conference alternates in years between Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. The summer one is always at Hershey, and I know there were a couple conferences where multiple judges were at the conference.
Did we even offer you water?
You did. No thanks, I'm okay.
I wanted to talk briefly about the June 2005 trip to the condominium. You mentioned it earlier. As you described it, you were there and an individual was introduced to you as Ronnie.
Right.
And that was really the extent of it. He was there for one day, part of one day.
Well, he was there. I mean, he lived in Florida.
Okay.
I mean, he lived in Florida.
There was no recognition on your part at that time who he was or that he was connected to.
Absolutely none. Absolutely none.
When then did you realize, or was it made aware? When were you made aware of the fact that he had connections in that particular?
I made inquiry. I just asked, who is this guy? And I was told initially that he owned a used car dealership. He owned a used car dealership in Florida, period. I later learned in that trip that, I said, well, Mike, how do you, I can't remember exactly what I said, obviously, but I inquired how Mike knew him, and he told me that he was previously from Hazleton, that he had been convicted of a minor drug violation, and that after serving a short jail sentence, he relocated to Florida, and he's completely rehabilitated. I don't know what last name, if it was Bellatier. I mean, I'm not going to pretend that I remember it because I don't. Under no circumstances did Mike Conahan ever tell me that this is the Ronnie Bellatier of the Hazleton Empire drug situation. Never told me that. Never told me this was the guy he was accused of having contact with. Never told me that before, during, or after the trip. And the truth is, as I've said, sometime in 2008, I believe it was a story written by Dave Janoski, which showed that this is Ron Bellatier, who's in business with the Conahans in that car dealership. This is the person from the early 90s. I looked at it, I said, this is Ronnie. I couldn't believe it.